started today in a standing pose, so bring your big toes hip-width distance apart, hands to your side, and inhale, lift your hands up overhead, exhale, fold forward, forward fold. Inhale, hands to your shins, halfway lift, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, step your left hand back, your left foot back, towards the back of your mat, parallel your foot to the short edge of your mat, and exhale, cartwheel your hands up to a T, warrior two. Inhale, straighten your front leg, and exhale, recommit to that bend in your front knee, gaze over your front fingers, warrior two. Gaze down at your big toe if you can't see it. Adjust your knee so that it tracks more over your pinky toe. Inhale, straighten your front leg, straighten your arms, and exhale, recommit to the bend in your front knee. Inhale, straighten, exhale, recommit to the bend. Inhale, straighten your front leg, bring your left hand to the back of your left thigh, reverse triangle. Exhale, cartwheel your hands, right hand to the inside of your right leg, left hand overhead for your triangle pose. If you would like a little bit more space in your lower side of your body, you can bring a block underneath your front hand, wherever you are twisting and opening up toward the side of the room. Inhale, bring weight into your right leg. Start to gaze forward over the top of your mat. Bring your block out in front of you and start to lift your left leg, stacking your hips one on top of each other for balancing half moon. Exhale, lower your back leg parallel to the short edge of your mat. Tee your arms, return to your warrior two, committing to that deep bend in your front knee. Inhale, bring all 10 toes to face the front of your broom. And exhale, bring your right hand behind you, open up, twist. Inhale, bring your hands up overhead, gaze forward, and exhale, bring your hands to frame your front foot, move your block off your mat. Inhale, bring your foot to meet your back. Exhale, hug your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, hop, jump, or step to the front of your mat. Inhale, commit to your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step your right leg back parallel to the short edge of your mat. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to a T. Bend into that front knee. Look down over to make sure that you can see your pinky toe. Gaze over your front finger, warrior two. Inhale, straighten your front leg, straighten your arms. Exhale, recommit to that bend in your front knee. Inhale, straighten your front leg, straighten your arms. And exhale, warrior two. Recommit to the bend in your front knee. One more inhale, straighten your legs, straighten your arms. And exhale, bend your front knee, recommit to the T in your arms, warrior two. Inhale, straighten your front leg, right hand meets the back of your right thigh. Bring your left hand overhead, reverse triangle. Exhale, straighten your front leg. Bring your left hand to the inside of your left ankle, right hand overhead, opening up your chest toward the right side of the room. You can gaze toward the side or up toward your hand for your triangle. Maybe bring a block onto your left hand for more space. Your exhale, start to bend into your front knee, place some weight, gaze forward, and inhale, lift your back leg, stack your hips, gaze forward for your balancing half moon. Embrace all the wiggles and just come back. Exhale, lower your back leg and bring your hands back to a T. Recommit to that bend in your front knee. Warrior two. Inhale, point all 10 toes toward the front of the mat. Hands overhead. And exhale, bring your left hand back. Open up toward the left side of the room. Twist. Inhale, bring your hands up overhead. And exhale, bring your hands down to frame your front foot. Inhale, bring your left foot back to meet your right. Exhale, bump your hips up and back. Inhale, gaze forward. And exhale, hop, jump, or step to the front of your mat. Inhale, forward fold. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bring your left leg back parallel to the short edge of your mat. Exhale, to your arms, cartwheel your hands to your arms, come to your warrior two. Inhale, straighten your front leg, straighten your arms. Exhale, recommit to the bend in your front knee. Inhale, straighten your front leg, left hand meets left thigh. And exhale, cartwheel your hands. Right hand meets the inside of your right ankle, triangle. Inhale, put weight into your right leg. Start to bring your left leg up toward the sky. To your arms, stack your hips, balancing half moon. Exhale, gently lower your back leg. Return to a T. Bend into your front knee, warrior two. Inhale, pivot all 10 toes to the front of the room. Bring your hands up overhead. Exhale, right hand goes behind you. Open up toward the right of the room. Inhale, lift your hands up overhead. Exhale, bring your hands to frame your front foot. Inhale, step your foot back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze to the front of your mat. And hop, jump, or step. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale. Bring your right leg back parallel to the short edge of your mat. Exhale to your arms. Bend into your front knee. Meet in your warrior two. Inhale, straighten your front leg, straighten your arms. And exhale, bend into your front knee, warrior two. Inhale, reverse high five the wall behind you, straighten your front leg. And exhale to your arms. Bringing your left wrist to your left ankle, triangle. Inhale, bring some weight into your left leg. Come forward, lift your back leg. You're balancing half moon. Exhale, gently lower your back leg down, parallel to the short edge of your mat. Return to your warrior two, return to that bend in your front knee. Inhale, bring all 10 toes pointing toward the front of the room. Exhale, bring your left hand behind you, open up toward the left side of the room. Inhale, hands overhead. And exhale, frame your left foot. Inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, hop, jump, or step to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step your left foot back, parallel to the short edge of your mat. And exhale, cartwheel your hands. Inhale, straighten your front leg, straighten your arms. Exhale, recommit to that bend in your front knee. Inhale, straighten your front leg, reverse high five the wall behind you. Exhale, cartwheel your hands, right hand on the inside of your right ankle. Inhale, gaze forward. Put all of your weight into your right leg. Stack your hips, lift your left leg, find a block. Balance in half moon. Exhale, lower your back leg gently to the ground. Inhale, rise up, warrior two. Inhale, all 10 toes point toward the front of the mat. Raise your hands up overhead, crescent lunge. And exhale, bring your right hand behind you. Open up toward the right side of the room. Inhale, lift your hands, lift your gaze. And exhale, bring your hands to frame your front foot. Inhale, bring your right foot to meet your left. High plank. Exhale, bump your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze between your hands. And exhale, hop, jump, or step to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bring your right leg back parallel to the short edge of your mat. And inhale, bring your hands up to a T. Bend into your front knee, warrior two. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse high five the wall behind you, straighten your front leg. Reverse triangle. Exhale, pivot forward, bringing your left hand to the inside of your left ankle, triangle. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, bend into your front knee, look forward and bring your weight into your left leg. Lift your right leg, stack your hips, open toward the right side of the room, balance in half moon. Exhale, lower your back leg gently. Come up to a T, bend into your front knee, warrior two. Inhale, bring all 10 toes to face the front of your mat, hands up overhead, high lunge. Exhale, bring your left hand behind you, look over toward the left wall. Inhale, lift your hands, lift your gaze, crescent lunge. Exhale, bring your hands down or frame your front foot. Step your left foot back to meet your right, high plank. Inhale, and exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, back bend of choice. And exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Just notice how you feel in this dog, the second down dog of your day. Inhale, sigh it out. Your next inhale, gaze between your hands. Exhale, hop, jump, or step to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Your head is the last to come up. Inhale, bring your hands to your hips and start to set up for your pyramid pose. Bring your left leg back behind you, parallel, about midway down your mat, with your hips square, so your feet hips width distance apart, and your toes at about a 45-degree angle. Bring your hands to your hips, straighten your spine. You're a little bit taller. Inhale, inhale, a little taller. And exhale, start to bend forward from your hips until you reach about halfway. You can stay here, you can bring your blocks to frame your front foot. And as you exhale, lower all the way. Let your head hang heavy. If this is a little bit too intense in the back of your hamstrings, you can try to lengthen your stance, so walk your left foot back. If you're not quite feeling the stretch, you can do the opposite and walk your left foot forward. On your next inhale, walk your blocks a little bit in front of your feet. Bring all of your weight into your left leg and start to lift your right. Start to lift your left leg up. Toes pointing toward the mat. And keep your foot as if you're stamping the wall behind you. On your next inhale, bring your back knee to meet your front and start to pivot up and meet in a standing pose, keeping your leg lifted for your one-legged mountain. Bring your hands to heart center. Just find your balance, focusing on an unmoving point in front of you. Inhale. On your next exhale, bring your right hand to your left knee, left hand behind you, and start to twist, opening up toward the left side of the room. Inhale, return your hands back to heart center. Exhale, start to pivot forward, kick your foot back behind you, and return to your warrior three. You can stay here, you can fly your hands behind you for a little bit more of a balance challenge. Inhale. Start to pivot back up to standing, bringing your left leg out in front of you, one-legged mountain. And bring your right hand back to your left knee, left hand behind you to open up into your twist. You can stay here, or you can straighten your front arm, or maybe straighten your leg as well for more of a balance challenge. Wherever you are, open your chest, gaze back toward the left. Maybe find your gaze back toward your left hand. Inhale, return back to center. Lower your left foot, and shake out your legs, embracing all the wiggles. We'll repeat that same thing on the other side. So set up for your pyramid. Bring your left leg back behind you, keeping your hips square as if you're on two parallel train tracks, foot at about a 45-degree angle. Bring your hands to your hips, inhale, straighten your spine, and exhale, start to pivot forward until you reach about halfway. Lay flat back. When you're ready, exhale, release your hands, let gravity take over. Your hands to your blocks or to your mat. Your next inhale, walk your blocks a little bit in front of you. Bring your weight into your left leg, lift your right leg, come into your warrior three. Feet pointing toward the mat. Your foot stamping the wall behind you. Inhale, bring your right leg In to meet your knee, rise up to stand, hands to heart center, one-legged mountain. Inhale, exhale, bring your left hand to your right knee, right arm behind you, and gaze over to the right. Come back to standing, lower your right leg, bring your hands to heart center. Thank you so much for this opportunity. This has been the Slow Flow Dynamic Warrior sequence and part of the evolution. Thank you. Have a great night.